question. Nick, I'm going to let you handle this one because you've been dealing with the rarities with with our mint provider, this is something you've been working on throughout the several days in the last couple week or so. So I'm going to let you please expand on that. And once you finish, if it doesn't, hopefully it answers your question, which is a great one. And then I'm going to expand a little further upon with the mint provider.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the question, first of all, and thank you for the kind words as well. So yeah, regarding rarity, um, I'm sure you have our NFT as your display picture there. So I'm sure you've seen the different
Love it.
NFTs,
Thank you.
potential NFTs we've been putting out, and you will have seen the different sort of metal textures on the armor and the weapons and stuff like that. So rarity will be related to which certain type of metal has been used for that Borg's armor. They will also relate to the skin color as well. He's got the blue skin color there. We're going to have 4 skin colors total. So rarity will relate to that, similar to most projects. Rarity of a particular trait, all the traits will add up, and then you have the total rarity for the NFTs. We have been discussing certain things related to rarity, which I'm not going to dive into right now, but we may announce in the future, and that's kind of regarding to certain traits relating to each other. So, for example, a certain armor trait relating with another trait related to the weapon or something like that. Not something we're releasing, but yeah, the Borgs will have rarities mainly calculated through individual traits and the sum of those traits.
Okay, thank you. So say I've got a fund put away for this. I've got 800 ADA put away for this. Say I was in the public and I wanted to spend 80 ADA and get 10 Borgs for that. What would I get for that? How many Borgs are
there? Sorry, how do you mean? So if you had
the
mint price for the public.
I'm in the public sale and it's 80 ADA a mint and I mint 10. What is the rarity I'd get from? Have I got a chance of getting a Borg that's worth more than, like say you went like bronze, silver, gold tier on the Borgs? Is there a chance I could get something higher? Like a lottery.
Yeah, well, it'll all be everything will be minted randomly. So it won't be like if you choose to mint 10 in one go, it won't be that next 10 NFTs with that digit in their file name. It'll all be random. So yeah, there's absolutely a chance that you get something rare.
So how many Borgs are there altogether?
For this collection, is 2,000.
But there's different qualities of them. That's not 1v1, is it? There's not 2,000 different ones, is there? If you know what I mean.
2,000 unique NFTs.
Unique. Oh, okay, then unique.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's we have enough. Our traits are going to cover more than 2,000. We have more.
Oh, they're all unique. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So sorry, let me take over here for a sec here, Nick. So we have our traits, and we have certain weapons, and it's set up in a way right now, and we're still working through it with the minting provider how to finalize it, but it will be set up. So within that 2,000, there are going to be more rare Borgs because there are going to be unique setups that some don't have, and some setups are going to have a higher rarity of. And that just for example, like if you have uranium and forced armor, that's going to carry a higher rarity than say camouflage armor.
Brilliant, thank you. As you can tell, I'm not the best speaker, but you've answered my questions. Cheers, guys.
No worries.
Thanks very much for your question. Sorry, I didn't pick up straight away there.
No, I didn't know if they were like unique. I should have said that. My bad.
No, they're all going to be unique for sure. We got more than enough to generate more than 2,000. And to further expand upon that, when we get to the version 2 Borgs, those will be different than the version 1 Borgs. we'll have a different set of traits then, so you'll be able to tell the difference. It's like a seasonal mint in a sense, if you know what I mean. And we do want to expand further past our mint. We'll secure more funding and have more vision. We're looking to make our more NFTs a little bit more versatile. So what Nick was about to say, we're not going to get too deep into it. Maybe we'll make something where if you have this trait and this trait of certain rarities, you get this title of a rank sort of thing.
All I can say is, lads, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. I'll pass on to someone else now. Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much for your question.
Well done.
Okay, I'm going to pass Crypto Borg another opportunity to just answer here, talk here. Sorry. Let's see if they can connect. They had a great question last time. So for those who tuned in, the Crypto Borg last time asked, are we going to do anything with space? We don't have anything planned for space right away, but we do have a little bit of seeds planted that future development may allow for Battle Borgz in space to be a full thing. So, all right. They've got the floor. I don't hear them speaking. I will give them a moment. They were able to get talking last time, so. Okay, so while we wait, I'm going to go through just a couple of things here. So I got a noteworthy mention. Something I want to say is we have recently passed over 1,000 Discord members. That's pretty cool. Happy to see that. We were during the bear market, we were kind of stuck in around the 600, 700 mark. But recently, with it getting close to our mint, we started growing. Happy to see that. New OGs, new whitelist members, and we are also over 2,000 Twitter followers. So that's awesome.
Okay, it's working now, I guess.
All right,
Can you
hear you? We can hear you.
Welcome back.
That's great. Well, one more thing I want to ask. It just came to my mind. For example, if you are in game and your board, because obviously it's based on the NFT that you have in your wallet, it gets updated and gets more trades and stuff. So you have any plan to use oracles in the future so your NFT in your wallet gets updated?
An oracle?
Yes.
That's a great question. We
Thank
don't
you.
have plans for that right away. No, we don't. That's pretty advanced foresight, and I really like it. However, with the current progress and state of Cardano, I don't think we're in the state to say anything is possible to say that's concrete at the moment. However, please excuse my ignorance if that's wrong, but that's something that I would love to speak with you about further. If you have some insight you'd like to share, please let me know.
Sure. We'll be talking about it, inshallah.
Excellent.
And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity again. And congratulations on successful MA. Looking forward to the mint. I'm really excited.
Thank you. As are we.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank
Love
you.
hearing from you.
Thanks for your support.
Now I see one of our OG's yachts. Their hand up. I'd very much like to hear from them. I haven't had a chance to speak with them, so I'm going to invite them to speak. Hopefully it works out for them. All right, coming in through hot.
Hey, Yachts.
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Hey, guys are doing an awesome job. I love this project. It's just incredible. And that's pretty much all I want to say. Most of my questions have been answered from either the whitelist or the roadmap. So just more of the kind of gameplay aspects, such as, are you going to do like a season-based MOBA, or do you have something else in mind?
So are you talking season-based, like, they get these big themes coming out where like a holiday season and like Christmas or Halloween? Is that what you mean when you're talking about that?
Not necessarily. Just pretty much means like something where, maybe like a month or every quarter, there'll be a season, and then you get ranking, and then there'll be a distribution of some sort of currency. So whether it be
yes, absolutely. Okay, so if I think I know what you mean. So yeah, there'll be the gameplay, and within the gameplay, yes, we're gonna have a leaderboard. I can't say what the leaderboard epochs are going to be, but we are going to have a leaderboard. So as people play, and depending on the game modes that they're playing, they'll build up, and then there'll be a payout day that you get your Borgs. Now, keep in mind, everything we have from here on out is always developing. So we may change the structure, tweak it a little bit, but the end goal is, yes, to in fact have a leaderboard. So those who are playing the game get higher up on it, people can see it. And then once it hits that certain point, you get your payout of Borgs. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's all I have now.
Awesome. Well, hey, man, I just want to say thank you so much for all your continued support. It's greatly appreciated. For those listening, Yachts has gone ahead and gone out of his way to post on Reddit for us. They're always sharing Twitter posts, just being really supportive of the community and the project. So I just want to extend that to you, a big appreciation from the team. It does not go unnoticed.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah. And also, just about your quick question quickly as well, the season, there's different seasons, and the leaderboard is a good way for us over time to gradually increase our player base as well. So Justin mentioned there about Borg's payouts, but we could also integrate that leaderboard, the top players, which would give access to like a new NFT as well, which over time would increase our possible amount of players for the game. And they'd have to have a separate policy IDs and stuff for that collection. But it's just a good way for us to expand over time and secure the longevity of the project as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support, as Justin said.
Oh, right on. You're welcome. And then you also have is there going to be achievements as well? Like if you get you don't die during a match, or like certain stuff like that. If you do like incredible feats while you're in game, will that be rewarded?
Question. Do you want there to be?
Yes, I think that would be really cool, and possibly like titles that you can earn.
I tend to agree with you. That's a really cool thing that we need to definitely make sure gets worked on, and that might be something that'd be really good. That'd be a cool thing. We could get some involvement from the actual community. They could pitch in on titles and stuff. That's something we could get everybody involved in, because at the end of the day, that's the thing that the community is going to be going after together, these achievements when they get into the competitive play. So if you think that that'd be a good idea, then hey, let's explore it together.
Yeah, something we haven't spoken about is the quests that we're planning. So there'll be opportunities to earn extra Borgs, and just also opportunity to have more fun through our sort of daily quests. And we want to make these quests related to the individual player, so it's not the same daily quest for everyone, So there might be some quests like assassinate a certain player, or stay alive for a certain amount of minutes in one match, and that could all relate to achievements as well. So I think that's a really nice idea to have an achievement system like that.
Yeah, I do too. And
right on.
You make some really cool, unique ones, hey?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of creativity in it that could happen, especially from the community. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, for sure. Right on. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that input.
Right on, guys. All right, I'll bow down.
Right on. All right, thanks again. Thanks for coming up. All right, so I'll move on a little bit here. We've got through a lot of the questions. I'm just going to get through some of these milestones and get onto the minting provider right quick. So just another milestone is we've been integrated with Ledger Live. There is someone in the audience right now I know personally who has successfully used this process. So as I am happy to say that the Borgz token is transferable onto your Ledger Live. If you've got one, there should be no worries getting them on there to keep them secure. I've talked about the Catalyst proposal, 4.5 out of 5 assessment, so hopefully we can get some votes on that and get some extra funding. And then I'm going to talk about the minting provider. I was going to talk about this earlier, but just no problem. I was happy to hear them speak. So now that we've gotten through that, Anvil. For anybody who doesn't know Anvil is the minting provider that has been on Eternal Wallet's DApp connector. I've used this minting provider several times it's been a great experience every time. I actually used it before this AMA. I went and claimed my Virtua free yacht, no problem. Just signed on, connected, signed the transaction, and multi-signature. It was in my wallet within, I don't know, probably seconds. I'd say it was under a minute. So Anvil is a new minting provider. They've been providing minting for a lot of new projects coming out. I use them for Beyond Citizen. And like I said, they're the same provider that did the reveal where you got the passport, but you didn't see your actual NFT. It was the NFT, but you couldn't see what it was. And Anvil's been a pleasant experience for myself for the multiple projects they've used it for. They've done Pneumonium. The Pneumonium mints that I've done have all been through Anvil. I've done the Beyond Citizen. There's a couple more I can't think of off the top. All the Virtua mints have been through Anvil. So we're going to be using them with the Eternal Wallet app connector. So for anyone who's on mobile, you're going to be able to mint through the Eternal DApp connector, which is awesome because I know I've been on the go before. Maybe I'm at work wondering if I can mint at lunchtime through my wallet. I don't know. It's kind of hard with Cardano right now just because things aren't 100% optimized pre-Vasil hard fork and just where we're at. So it's something I want to touch on. For any of you those who do know Anvil, they are going to be our minting provider as of current plan. And like I said, we're going to have an Eternal DApp connector where you can connect through. Okay, that covers.
Maybe, talk a little bit about the whitelist, right? Of course, we're going to open up the whitelist pretty soon for the whitelist and the OG members.
Oh yes, the registration. You mean?
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually a very recent update. We've got Yoven has been putting together documents for us to start registering all of our OGs and our whitelist members, all their wallets. So please stay on tune with when we release that, because I know I've talked to a lot of people lately who have missed updates from certain projects just because with the ecosystem, we all know it's hard to follow every project. We understand that. I can't do it myself as a degenerate. Just please be aware, we are going to have a wallet verification form released for the OGs and the whitelists. To please get your wallet verified. It's going to be important for the OGs to get on there because that's going to how we recognize them for the legacy NFT. However, we will make sure that our OGs are entitled to that NFT. So if they miss the mint for some reason, they have to mint in the public. It's fine. Just message us. We can offer you the customer service and get you sorted out. So. Don't worry about that. We'll just get you verified and work through it from there. So whitelist and OGs, please watch out for that verification.
Keep your eyes open. It's coming. It's coming soon. And let's get the show on the road.
And it's a simple process as well, right? So those OGs who had the seed Borg roll, or those who participated in our second Borgz token sale, it's the same process. You just fill out the form. Put your wallet address in there, go straight to us, and we will sort you out.
Okay, so before we move forward, there's something I just want to drop on you guys. At this point in the stage, I've taken a quick snapshot of who's shown up to the stage, and I'm going to offer an upgrade to anybody. So if you've got a whitelist role, I'm going to upgrade you to an OG, and if you do not have a whitelist role, I'm going to upgrade you to a whitelist. So if you're here, please open up a ticket if you're eligible for that upgrade, and we'll sort you out afterwards. I've got the snapshot. And then, Yoven, did you have something you wanted to say?
You know what I always like about, for example, those Cornucopias videos, right? At the end of they always have like a sneak peek, right? They always talk about something special in the game. Maybe we can share something with the community here.
Yeah. You know what? This is something I want Nick to do. Nick, I know it's getting a little late for you, but this is your baby after all, so please take it away.
Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, I think it's nice for us to share something with the Discord members who've taken the time to be here, and we do appreciate it. So yeah, I'd like to quickly talk about a particular trait that we've had made recently and implemented, and will be quite important related to our gameplay as well. So some Borgs, not all Borgs, are going to have a special trait, and it's going to be a droid, which will follow around your character. And in the NFT, it's placed nicely, kind of between shoulder height and head height on the Borg character. And we're going to have different droids, which will have different functions in game. What do you think, guys? Should we release the functions at the moment? Or?
Yeah, talk a little bit about it.
I think we should let them know.
Yeah. All right. I knew you were going to say yes. So we're going to have certain droids which can provide like healing functions in games, certain droids which will help to defend your character, and another more kind of offensive droid. And Yoven actually came up for the names of these. So we have like the Guardian droid, which can provide kind of healing functions in game. We have the Sentry droid, which is more like an offensive droid, which will help you attack in game. And then we have the I personally haven't quite decided on this, Defender or Protector droid, which will help your shields, right, and help.
Maybe
defend
we should pull it. Maybe we should pull it.
That might be.
That's a good idea. We could do a poll. Yeah, Defender or Protector. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So these droids look really cool, and we're very happy with them, and we think it's going to make our NFTs not only kind of more unique looking, but it's also going to have a function in our game, which I'm really excited about.
And what do you think, guys? Should we make them wait until the reveal to see it? I think we should.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we're going to hold that back.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Call, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a really cool feature. We've seen it, we're loving it, but it's going to be something we're going to wait to reveal to you guys. So on that note, I see a hand has gone up. So I'm going to offer them the opportunity to ask a question, just in case it's regarding this particular topic. Hooteran.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
All right. I wanted to do a suggestion. You said defenders, protectors, and what about guardians?
Those are for the healing.
We thought we'd call the healing kind of droid the Guardian droid.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to the community and ask for input on various names. We might get a list of things we can choose from, and then maybe from there we can go through.
Yeah, thank you, Paduran. I love that name, by the way. Like Justin said, we definitely take input from the community on certain things. Yeah, thank you.
We reached we answered all the questions, right? There are a couple of questions still in the AMA channel, though. I don't know if there are a lot of questions popped up while we were having the AMA. Maybe we can quickly look over them, and otherwise maybe answer them in an upcoming video or somewhere later down the road, I would say. For example, Joanne asked, will there be a PvP system in the game? How will it work? Well, we already answered. It will be a 5 versus 5 system. I am seeing a lot of questions which pop up regarding the safety of the economy game, right? We can tell a little bit more about that. How we're going to protect the game's economy. And the example Julian brings up is hyperinflation and botting in the game. In games like PvE games, play to earn games.
That is a very important point actually to touch on. So I'm glad that question was asked. This is something that would be like an ongoing concern of ours, basically, and we have to constantly kind of analyze the economy, and there'll be certain performance KPIs, like indicators for us that we can look at regarding this. How many total number of players per day, how many on average, how many Borgs does each player spend in a game or over the course of a day, and we have to constantly analyze that data in order to adjust our reward system, essentially. So it's not something that we can't say we're going to nail this 100% from day one, but it is a huge concern of ours that the economy needs to remain healthy, and it will be an ongoing concern for the whole lifetime of the game, essentially. If you haven't looked into that, our kind of game token cycle or token system, I'd recommend you have a look at the white paper page related to that, and it gives like a flow chart of a basic way that the token cycle works. It doesn't have amount of tokens or anything like that, but it'll give you an idea of how we can how we can analyze it and get data on certain aspects. So yeah, thank you for that question. Very important part of our game.
Awesome.
Yeah, great answer. Yeah, I see some more other questions here that we can choose from. Let's see. I kind of touched on this earlier. Jamudi, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. What makes Battle Borgz different from other projects providing same features? Well, as of right now, like I said, there's not many projects on Cardano which could be compared to us for what we're building, I should say. Ada Ninjas, like I said, does have a platform that kind of envisions the whole 3D isometric view, but as of right now, there's no games that are building the whole isometric sci-fi feel of a battle game. So there's no other sci-fi games that, as of right now, that are building what we're building. There are other sci-fi games out there. However, our vision is a little unique to it, where we've got the map with the two teams playing for the objective model. So I would like to say that does stand us out from other projects. However, considering we are building on Cardano, we're one of the first ones to start building with that vision. All right, now I'm going to open up the floor to anybody who might have some questions. Since we are on a live AMA, instead of reading them off, if anybody has any live questions they want to ask, please throw your hand up, and we will offer you the opportunity to ask it. Julian K, one of our OGs. All right, here comes the floor opportunity to you. So please just bear with us a moment while they take over the floor.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How you doing, Julian?
Hey, Julian.
Hi.
The first time I'm doing this in Discord AMA. So
right on. Me too.
Yeah. At first, I wanted to say it's really nice how you approached the whole crypto gaming situation, and I like it. I've seen it much worse at other projects. And I have one question about the gaming modes. I was just bringing my son to bed, so I didn't get everything about the AMA, the questions before me.
Just so in case you didn't know, Yoven, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we are recording it. So you should be able to, if you want to listen to the whole audio afterwards, you should be able to do that.
I will, thank you. Just about the gaming modes, you said there will be different gaming modes.
Yeah, we're gonna build the bare, the basics that what everyone's familiar with, since Doom became a multiplayer game back in the 90s. Deathmatch and team deathmatch is going to be the basic starting point, just something that everyone's familiar with. We're not reinventing the wheel right away. However, there are the other game modes we want to explore, things like Capture the Flag and King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But, we want to have a proprietary spin. We want it to be, Battle Borgz related. So I can't say what exactly it's going to be, but let's think maybe hacking terminal systems, right? While another team has to counter that. So there's going to be, the standard game modes that people are familiar with, but we want to take them and put our own little proprietary twist onto it.
Okay, nice. And is there, can you say how much time one round will be, one game? Roundabout?
No, I can't say, just because,
just a quick match, or is this
We're not an
possible
alpha,
to
but
play
if I had to guess, I'd say anywhere's from 3 to 5 minutes, just give or take, loosely.
Okay. Cool.
You know what I mean?
That's nice.
It's hard to say until we get there and we start seeing how the 5 players start interacting on the size of the map that they're working on, doing the objectives.
Because I know in Diablo and other multiplayer games in the 90s, there were games where you were playing for hours, and I'm much older now than, and I won't play for hours.
I hear you. I can barely get myself on for an hour these days, it seems. So I know what you're saying. Yeah. No, I'd say it'd be quicker.
It won't be hours, don't worry.
Yeah, no, and and that maybe the PvE mode will offer us some opportunity to play some longer matches, or the opposite.
Maybe later, man. Yeah.
We want to make sure that it's not hours long. People are able to just get in, play a quick game, have some fun, and dip out if they want.
Yeah, but it's not something we can give an exact answer to at the moment, is it? It relates a lot to like the balancing of certain weapons and dependent on game mode and stuff as well. But yeah, and just fast paced basically. It's not going to take all day.
Very nice. I have one additional question, a fast one, quick one. It's about the alpha stage, not when it starts, but will we be able to participate in the testing, or
love it?
How is it?
Good question.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry,
Justin. I'll lead it, Nick. If you got anything extra, please take it away. So we're not alpha. We are planning on doing in-house, and that's also going to depend on this game studio we work with and then how they carry out their operation. However, we do definitely want our OG Borgs and people who have been working with us to have access to the beta testing, so they can gather say, things that they like, suggestions, and offer criticism. Constructive criticism is very healthy. So what we're going to do, and this is the plan, Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but the legacy NFT collection that we are going to be offering out to the OGs is going to offer access to the beta testing. We may expand upon that further and maybe change, the restrictions or the caveat to that. But as it stands right now, the OGs are going to get access to the beta testing from the initially. So if you are looking forward to that, congratulations. I know you're an OG. So
thank you. Very nice. And will I have to mint the 2D version?
Yeah, you're going to mint it, but it's going to be free for you, and you're going to be able to mint it at your.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to plan on, after we take care of the V1 Origins mint. Then after we do that, we'll sort out all the people who have been put on the free NFT list. Anybody who's an OG verified their wallet for a legacy NFT, the 2D, which will have that beta access utility. Maybe other future utility, no promises, but I would love to do something with those in the future. And then the third portal we're going to have is the Battle Borgz, and that's something I haven't touched on yet. And I'd like to touch on that actually here in a moment. So after the mint, we'll handle a portal where everyone can connect their wallet, and if you're eligible for the free NFT and you've got your wallet verified, you're good to go. So does that answer your question?
Yes. I was just thinking, do I need to verify now, or is there already a procedure?
Yoven, have we put it public yet, the verification?
Not public yet, but it's coming.
Okay, it will be coming very soon, and don't worry about the legacy NFT. If you don't, it's one of those things where I'm not putting up a short window for you guys. If you got the OG role as of the mint date, you're going to be eligible for it. So don't worry too much about that if you don't, but we are going to be putting up the registration for the wallet verification here very soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone just asked, sorry, Julian, someone just asked a question related to that in the chat as well. They said, when the OGs participate in the whitelist sale, will it still remain the OG price, or will it be the whitelist sale price? So after the OG sale is finished, that window is over, but OGs will still be able to participate in the public sale for the OG price, right? So if you miss that 2-hour window as an OG role, you can still participate for the same price, just that the NFT won't be technically reserved.
Yeah.
Just wanted to add that.
Maybe.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you for your question, Julian.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks,
Thank you.
Julian.
Bye.
Glad to hear you speak, man. It's been a while, so awesome.
mean,
Thanks for coming up.
To expand upon even that, right? So we got this OG sale, where you can mint 2 NFTs for 68. Then we got that whitelist sale. If you have both roles, right, you can mint 4 NFTs, right? 2 for the OG sale price, 2 for the whitelist sale price, and then we'll head and then we'll head over to the public sale. And even there, you could mint some more, right? If that's something you would want to do.
So you have a limit of 2 per role.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. We wanted to make sure that we were allowing for a fair market price once they hit the secondary. So we figured giving 2 to each would be a fair number.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And
no, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Julian.
Good work. Thank you. Bye.
All right, so the floor is still open if anybody has any questions that they want to ask live. We're going to wrap this up here soon. It's been almost 2 hours. I'm actually really happy to hear that we've got these questions gone through. And Cerberus, another OG, is popping in through right on. All right, I'm going to give you the floor.
Hey there, guys. How you doing?
Good, man.
Hey, Cerberus.
Happy to hear you.
Hi.
Been great AMA. I've been listening in since the beginning. Lots of great information out there. And I just thought of one just at the end as you were talking about the beta testing. Will you be building in a sort of a controller utility for the PC? So say if somebody can line up an Xbox controller onto it, or are you going to be just using keyboard functionality for that?
You know what? I can't answer that. That's probably going to depend on the final. That sort of thing ends up coming down to the mechanics that you use and how you can lay it out. So, that, for instance, if you got mechanics on a keyboard and everything has a mapping and it's okay, but then you switch to controller and you're not able to map everything effectively, that's going to depend. Now, other games have figured out in the past, and I know that many gamers, they don't really like keyboard and mouse. I have a friend who just won't use it at all. He just can't handle it. So it's definitely something I would like to make it accessible, but that is going to depend on the final outcome of the game mechanics and the layout for the mapping, if you know what I mean.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So to answer your question, if we can do it, we're going to do it because it's more accessible for everybody. But if it's an cumbersome system that doesn't make sense on a controller just because you can't map everything correctly, then we might not. But
Yep. Well, that's good to know. Good to know it's going to be there.
Yeah,
well, yep. Hopefully we get some of that information through on the beta testing, maybe the alpha, when we get in there and actually start having a look at the game. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that's one of those things that we're looking forward to when we get to it, because it's going to give us a lot of chances to interact with our community and get solid firsthand feedback from you guys who have been sticking around. And you say, I don't like this. This isn't what I really envisioned, and then we might be able to take it and work with it and kind of hear everybody out. And the people who have been around following us are just like. So it's very good to hear everyone's opinion. I'm looking forward to the beta testing and getting you guys in there with us.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Thanks very much, guys. I'd say it's been great. Just watching the way that you've built the project from the very start, you know that you guys are dedicated completely and you're here for the long term. So, I've been happy with everything that I've seen from you guys. Well done.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you, Cerberus.
No problem,
Thanks
guys.
for being with us from the start.
All good.
And forward to getting your opinion during that testing. It would be great to have you involved in that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy. Okay, good luck, guys. I'll sign off this bit now. Cheers.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, everybody. I think that should just about bring it. I'm going to give one last chance, seeing if hands go up. Any questions we want to ask? I know there are some questions in the suggestion channel that we haven't quite touched yet, but I mean, it's been an hour and 45 minutes, 50 minutes. So everyone's got things they got to do. We will have further AMAs. We're going to plan on hitting some Twitter spaces here soon. So if you guys are checking in for those, would love to hear you guys' support. Share it around. I got the snapshot for who is here. For those of you who are eligible, for any of the OGs who are listening, I'm gonna send something your way as well. and then Nick's got a little thing he's going to do. So I think that's everything I've got. If there's any last questions, please go ahead and throw them up. If Nick or Yoven, if you have anything, please take it away.
Yeah, I would like to mention that our stake pool operator is here. Loris from Stake Pool 24/7. Just want to give a quick shout out to him. He's been a great supporter of our project for a long time now, and we appreciate everything you do related to our pool, Loris. So thank you for that.
That's wonderful, awesome. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate it.
Also, we have the prizes to do, right? We've set aside 100 ADA for this. So
yes, we do. Do you have that ready to do on hand?
Yeah, I've just taken a screenshot of everyone in here. One person just left, but I got the screenshot in before they left. So yeah, I've got a screenshot of everyone, and I think we'll do one prize of 50 ADA and then 2 prizes of 25, and I'll draw them randomly. If I just go to maybe I'll do this after we finish the AMA, so I can record my screen and make sure everything's above board.
Yeah, we'll get everybody sorted out.
That's great.
And you, Justin, Yoven, you can't win, I'm afraid. Sorry.
That's fine. But just so you know, I'm giving myself all the Build-A-Borg parts I can. Just for anyone remaining, Build-A-Borgz, it's the baby of mine. I created it one day when I was smoking weed, not going to lie. I just thought of the Build-A-Bear company sort of thing. I thought, well, that's kind of what Build-A-Cyborgs are. You're putting parts together. So that's this in-server economy I made. It actually doesn't have any monetary value, but what it is it's something where if you collect all 7 parts and you use them all and you have all the roles, then you can come to me and I give you those proverbial activation codes, which will in turn give you a free NFT. And as it stands right now, any member can get as of right now, a max of 1. We're going to give you the master builder role, then you're eligible for free NFT. This is a way that people can be awarded engagement through activities or using the farming channel. It's something I'm really looking forward to expanding further upon in the game. If I think of an in-game forge, you're a new member, a new player, you don't have an NFT, but you want to get in. Our player base is growing, and we want our NFT competitive side to grow. So maybe we build a Borg platform within the game where you can start customizing for the price of Borgs the Borg you want to load out, you want to set up. So that's something I really look forward to kind of fleshing out further with you guys. It's something I whipped up, so I'm also open to suggestions from anybody, ideas. I love hearing input from external sources. It's not good to be in a little echo chamber. So please, anyone who's got any suggestions on that, please fire them my way. It's a fun little thing I created. And I am going to hand out a couple prizes for that after the show. I do need to do some personal things afterwards, but I've got the screenshot as well. And I'm going to wrap it up there. Yoven, do you have any final statements you'd like to say?
We'll be going through the AMA questions that we have not answered, right? Well, let's pick them up and answer them on a later date or another AMA. So I want to thank everybody for putting in the questions and their presence here, and let's build together, guys.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for putting in the questions. I apologize if I didn't answer your particular question. If I didn't answer it and you are listening and you really wanted to get the answer, just go ahead and contact one of us and we'll help you out. It's just kind of a time thing. So thanks, everybody, for coming out today. We are going to take care of some prizes afterwards. Please stay tuned for that. And Battle Borgz be building. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.